Hi and welcome to Empowered Movement and Health. I'm Esther, and in today's video, we are going to wake up our body by shaking and twisting and get things flowing. So we're going to increase our blood flow, our chi flow. It's going to give you a boost of energy. So it's a great routine to do early in the morning, but also during the day. Let's say you've been sitting for a while, you feel a little bit sluggish, or you just feel like you need to get moving, but you don't have much space, and maybe you don't want to get changed either. So this is a great routine. As long as you can move your legs a little bit, move your arms in the clothes you're wearing, you are good to go. So let's start. Let's get moving. Let's get shaking. Come to standing and then just place your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. We're going to start with a little bit of shaking movement. So you're going to bend the knees and just let the arms swing forwards and back. Swinging and shaking and twisting movements just to get everything moving in the body, the blood flowing in the body, the joints warmed up. So you just create this nice bounce from your ankles into your knees, into your hips. It will travel up the spine. And then here we're just swinging the arms forwards and back. Find your own rhythm, find your own pace. And you can combine this with some nice deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Let those arms swing as freely as you can from your shoulders. And then we're going to add a little twist. So I'm going to swing one arm forward and then one arm back. And I still keep this nice bounce or bending of the knees and the ankles. And this will give you a bit of a twist here into the spine. Now, if you can, the arm at the front, I'm going to pause just to show you, palm up, and the arm at the back, palm up as well. If you can, then switch those arms so the palm goes up at the front and at the back. That's it. Then we add a bit of a rotation into our shoulders as well. And again, nice deep breaths here. So these moves are great ways to just wake up your body in the morning, or if you've been sitting for a while, to just get everything flowing in the body. And it can also wake you up a little bit, give you a bit of an energy boost during the day. And then from here, we're going to take it into a twist. I'm going to swing my arms around my waist. That's it. And for now, keep your head facing forwards and just really let those arms flop around you. You'll notice your pelvis. You'll notice your pelvis twist a little bit with you, your knees and your ankles. And again, try and create this flopping of the arms, this wrapping of the arms around you. So you're tapping a little bit in the lower back. And this can help with some tightness and stiffness here in the lower back. And then from here, we carry on, but we're going to add a little knee bend. So if I'm going to wrap my arms around to the right, I'm going to bend my right knee. You might need to take your legs a little bit wider. Wrap and then wrap. So just say you're going to go a little bit slower. So you wrap around and bend the knee, wrap around and bend the knee. And find your rhythm, go at your pace. You can have those legs wide. And then we take those arms a little bit higher. So I'm going to wrap around the rib cage here, and it's like I'm swinging this arm up on a diagonal. Behind you and behind you. Still bending the same leg as I'm twisting towards. And then let's do 2 more each way. And then relax your arms and just carry on with the legs. Now we've been doing it parallel. Let's turn the feet out so the toes are pointing more to the corners of the mat, and then try that and just see how that feels differently into your hips. So you're going side to side wherever it feels good for you. And then from here, we're going to add our arms again. So if I go over to the right, I'm going to reach my left arm down, like I'm hanging it here, and I'm going to lift it up, open, and circle it back around. Then I bend my left, and I reach down, and I lift, and I come back. If it's better for you to do it with parallel feet, of course, you can carry on this motion and have parallel feet. And again, diving down wherever or how low you can go. Reach up and over, circle around. Good. And then back. And then let's do 2 more on each side again. Breathe in, lift, circle it around. And 1 more. And then release. Now just roll your shoulders back a few times. Keep those legs nice and wide. And then bring your arms behind you. Interlace your hands. You're going to reach your arms down and a little bit away from your bum. And then from here, option 1 is to just stay here. Option 2 is to start to roll down. So you go slowly down, let your head hang, and then allow those arms to come a little bit further off your back. Feel free to have a gentle swing or rock from side to side. Give your head a little shake. And then slowly roll back up 1 vertebra at a time. All the way down. All the way back up. Reach up. Stretch your body long. And then release the arms. Now we're going to bring your feet parallel again. So all 10 toes pointing forwards. We go again, but this time we interlace the weird way around. So if you normally have, let's say, your left finger on top, you're going to interlace with your right finger on top. It's going to feel different in your shoulders. So you're going to reach down and away again. You can stay here, or we can dive down again. Also, the stretch for the legs will feel different with your feet pointing forwards. Give your head a shake. You can have a little swing around and take some deep breaths. And then slowly, slowly roll yourself back up 1 by 1. And then breathe in, lift up again. And release it down. This time, fingertips on shoulders, and then circle your elbows around this way. And you can start to bring your feet a little bit closer in, so they end up roughly shoulder width. And then release your hands onto your hips and start to just circle your pelvis around. Front, side, back, and around. And then reverse other way around. And as you're circling around here, check your feet, check that the toes are not curling under or holding on, and that you can feel those ankles move a little. And then pause back in the middle. Now bring your weight over to your left leg. You can hold on to a wall or a chair if need be, and then start to shake. So it's like you want to shake off a shoe on your foot or something like this. You're going to shake your wrists, your hands, and you'll start to also do a little bend on your standing leg if possible. So you want to shake it. You're going to move around. You want to challenge your balance a little bit. So keep shaking, keep moving. If you have to put this foot down or hold on, that's not a bad thing. So that just means you have challenged yourself enough to almost lose the balance. And that's where our brain will land. Give it a good shake, take your arms a little bit up. Good. And then see if you can stay on this leg. You're going to draw a semicircle with your back leg and reach this arm up. I can have the toe lightly touch the floor, but I'm not putting the weight on it. So I want to keep the weight mainly on my front leg. And I reach and stretch so I get a nice opening on the side. Then I power through this leg. I bring it back up, either just the toe here, or maybe I can lift it up and even hug the leg a little bit in from here or from underneath. Let's try it again. I bring this leg behind me. I reach the same arm up, light touch with the foot on the floor, reach in both directions. So you're creating a side bend here. Then you power up through this leg. Again, bit of a balance challenge. You can just be here, or you can hold underneath the thigh or over your shin and drawing that leg in towards you. And then 2 more here. Bring it behind nice and slowly. Hopefully you can feel your standing leg is working. Your foot, your calf, your bum, your thigh muscles. Reach, stretch this arm long. And then power up through the leg. Hug it in. And then a little add-on. You can try and bring it across and twist it. Again, it can be down on the floor, or you can hold it here. And then last one. I'm going to reach it back. I'm going to stretch up, down with the other arm at the same time. Really think of opening this side. Then power up through the leg. Can be low, and you try to bring it across, or you can lift it up, hold onto the leg, and then stretch it this way. Like the lying down stretch we often do. And then back into the middle. Bring your weight onto this right leg, and now you're going to shake off the left. So just like before, we give the wrists a shake. Think of ankle, knee, hip. And you're creating this little bend or bounce from your standing leg. This sends a nice vibration up all the way through the spine. So this can also help to really release tension around your joints, around your vertebrae, your spine. Go a little bit up. And it gets all the fluids moving in our body. So whether that's the blood or the lymph or the fluids in the joints. And then take the leg a little bit behind you. Just play around. You don't have to do exactly what I do. You just want to challenge yourself a little bit. Good, and then find stillness, find the balance. You're going to bring this leg behind you. Again, you bend your standing leg and you just lightly put the toes down. You're going to reach up, same arm as leg is behind you to get this stretch into the side. And then I power up through the leg and I can just bring it here in front or lift it up. You can hold underneath or over the thigh, trying to draw that leg into the chest. And then release and bring it back. You can hold on to something if it's too wobbly for you. And then reach up and down at the same time. Really get this opening into the side. And then standing back up. Balance, hold underneath or over the leg. Draw it in towards you. We have 2 more. So bring this leg behind. Again, hopefully you can feel the work going into your standing leg. Reach this arm up and this one down. Back foot reaches long. And then power through the leg. We're going to add on the twist so I can have my foot low on the floor and just move it across. Or I can try and lift it up, hold on to it and keep reaching this arm this way and the knee this way. So I get this nice twist into the spine again. Good, 1 more. Bring it around, reach up and down, stretch that leg long. Good, and then lift, knee up if possible and across. Catch it and then reach the arm back. And then slowly release. And now just give everything a nice little shake. And just to shake it off, move your head, move your shoulders, move your hips. And then take a deep breath in, reach your arms up 1 more time. Stretch your arms long and bring your legs a bit closer in so they're now hip width. Wiggle yourself nice and long, then release and we're going to roll down again. Chin to chest 1 by 1. rolling down. So now we've got the legs closer together. Again, it's going to feel slightly different. You can hold onto your legs or the floor, or you can just let your arms dangle. Give your head a good shake, no. And then a good shake, yes. And then start to just wiggle your tail from left to right. Keeping your upper body as still as you can. Just moving your bum, your tail left and right. And then pause, keep your legs, your bum still, and start to swing your upper body from side to side. And then relax back into the middle, give it all one more shake. And then roll back up one by one, slowly restacking the spine. And then roll the shoulders back and down and shake it off. Good, and now you're nice and warm, ready for the day. Isn't it amazing how different your body feels now, just after a few minutes of moving your body, shaking and twisting and wiggling around? I really feel the difference, and I hope you do too. My body feels much more alive and energized, and how everything is just flowing that little bit smoother in my whole system. I'd love to know how you feel. So leave me a comment below, like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back next Sunday with a new video. Until then, have a great week. Bye for now.